What's going on, guys? It's Mike from Tiny Box Vape Shop, and today I would like to discuss with you flavor bans. So, in the past 10 months, we've had so many issues with so many states. That I don't even remember how many there were, but there was, gosh darn, there was a ton of them.
We would become the first state in the U.S. to ban the sale of flavored e-cigarettes.
The governor wants to ban all flavored vaping solutions.
The governor of Oregon announced today a temporary statewide ban on several vaping products.
If you want to put in the comments down below, like A, how many states, and B, what they were. And everybody was trying to ban flavors from vaping. And it's really because people don't understand vaping. They don't understand that what most vapors do, which is an open source 218-650 battery mod device, or maybe single 18650 battery with a tank, is different than a Juul. They don't understand the difference in the nicotine strengths. They don't understand the difference in all these things. And so the argument is that kids are trying to get their hands on these flavors, and that's why the kids want to vape. What they don't realize is when you put 50 milligrams into an e-cigarette and you're under the age of 18 and you hit that, you're going to get high as a kite because it's a controlled substance. You know, it's an addictive substance. It's nicotine. Unlike the rest of us that like to do 3 or 6, and it's a relatively low amount of nicotine so that we can blow. And what we're really chasing is flavor. Most of us are flavor chasers. So here's the latest. Last Thursday, President Trump and the FDA explained that now they're going to ban flavors on closed pod systems, but leave flavors available for open source systems and vape shops. So what does that mean for us, you guys? Well, what it means is this. Going forward, anything that has a closed pod system, like a Juul, Enjoy, the Views, they're only allowed to be sold in tobacco and menthol flavors. You can't have like Fruity Tooty or bubblegum or anything in those. And I think it's actually a good step. So there's a lot of people that are upset right now. Oh, the government should stay out of our business, blah, blah, blah. I understand that to a certain extent, but at the same time, there is going to need to be compromises. And when you have a compromise that's this great, you know, you're actually working well with the people. Now, once again, in 2020, there's going to be the final deeming regulations from the FDA. And my assumption is there's going to be other rules that are going to come into play there. First of all, if it wasn't sold before 2016, you're not supposed to be able to sell it. Everybody's going to have to file for some sort of a special licensing for every one of these pieces that goes through. And the FDA is clogged up, so that'll be difficult. In England, where the Royal College of Physicians are, where they say that vaping is 95% healthier than traditional cigarettes, they approve every single device before they put it on their market. But let's get back to what we were talking about. So we're talking about fruit flavors in pod systems. And so when people hear that, they think, oh yeah, well then the Juul's not gonna have that flavor, or the Views is not gonna have that flavor, but I'll still get to use my disposable. You will not, because that is a closed pod system. So when you're talking about devices like these, and these are great devices if you're on the go and you gotta, just get a little disposable. These are fun because you can just, take your little hit, boom, boom, and you're good. Unfortunately, these are also closed pod systems. So you get a lot of questions about that, like, well, am I still gonna be able to get my hides or my hits? No. According to most research that I'm reading right now, and the article that I was just quoting was from the New York Times. Let's see, it was put out, I believe January 2nd. January 2nd, New York Times. If you want to look it up, it says, I'll link it to the bottom. It says, with partial flavor bans, Trump splits the difference on vaping. It's actually a really, really, really lengthy and well-explained article. For the media talking about vaping, or I should say mainstream media and not like social media with Graham or one of the big YouTubers, I don't know, Jay Hayes. For just a mainstream medium, I think they really understand. Well, they did a very good job of trying to understand what they were talking about. So going forward, guys, open pod systems will still have all our fun flavors. The next thing that they said, that the FDA said and President Trump said, is if you are targeting children, your marketing's targeting children, it will be pulled off the market as well. So I would encourage all you juice makers out there that are making things look like they're for kids to change that and make it look like it's for adults. We'll start there. We'll continue with, to our best information, you have 30 days left to be able to purchase these type of products. So with that being said, usually these are going to be high nicotine pod systems that are going to be affected. So if you're using a regular open source vaping system, and if you're wondering what I mean by that, I mean BoxMod Tank uses coils, then you're going to keep your flavors. So I say good on you, Trump. You might say not good on you, Trump. You might hate President Trump for all I know. Leave it in the comments below. We'll figure it out together. But personally, I think this is a step in the right direction. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you next time. And thanks for watching. This is Mike from Tiny Box Vape Shop.